The next question on the retake review goes along with problem 10 from the review worksheet, or lesson 3, example 1. And so this is where we have to divide using long division because the x has a coefficient. And so when I'm doing this, the first thing that I need to check is my dividend in standard form, and is there anything missing? And so as I write it inside the division symbol, I need to put it in order. So my highest power is x to the 4th. That's what's going to come first. So I have 18x to the 4th. Then I have x to the 3rd, so minus 7x cubed. And then I have an x squared minus 30x squared. And then I'm missing an x, so I'm going to put plus 0x as a placeholder. And then plus 1 is my last term. I'm going to write the 2x minus 3 on the outside. So when we're performing long division, we start with the first term of our dividend divided by the first term of our divisor. So we're essentially dividing 18x to the 4th by 2x. You could do this in your head if you are comfortable with it. So 18 divided by 2 is 9, x to the 4th divided by x is x cubed. This is what we write on top. So this is the first part of our answer. What we do with that next is we multiply it by our entire divisor. So by the whole 2x minus 3. And so we're going to distribute 9x cubed. The first thing that we get should be exactly the same as our first term of our dividend. So 9x cubed times 2x should give us 18x to the 4th. And then 9x cubed times negative 3 gives us negative 27x to the 3rd. So we're going to write that underneath the first two terms of our dividend. And then remember that we're subtracting these. So essentially we're changing the sign on both of them and then adding vertically. So this should always cancel because of the procedure that we did to get the 9x cubed. So then 27x cubed minus 7x cubed gives us 20x cubed. And then we're bringing down negative 30x squared. So now we're repeating this process until we don't have, until our degree that we're left with here is smaller than the one of our divisor. So we're going to take 20x cubed and divide it by 2x. If the numbers don't divide evenly, that means you made a mistake. So probably in the changing the sign, or maybe not multiplying it times that when you wrote it underneath. And so be careful of that idea that it should, it's not normal for it to disappear, and it should be a number that you can divide into. And so 20x cubed divided by 2x is going to give us 10x squared. And so we're going to write plus 10x squared on top. And then we're going to multiply this by 2x minus 3. And when we do this, we get 20x to the 3rd minus 30x squared. Okay, so 20x cubed minus 30x squared. And so our next step is subtract, meaning change our signs. And so what actually happens here is that these cancel as well. And so since everything is canceled, we're really bringing down our 0x and our 1 because we need to have two terms like we have in our divisor. However, since this is 0, that means that I can't, there's nothing, it's going to be a 0. Okay, so technically this is just 1, which means that that's our remainder. Okay, so our answer for this problem is 9x cubed plus 10x squared with a remainder of 1.